He's one of the most despised and reviled wrestlers in the UWF, and his racist and bigoted venom has made South African Colonel DeBeers a totally hated man.
You're here in America now. You're not in South Africa. So why do you persist on picking on the black referee? What is your problem?
Look, I've done good for America. I've given Jesse Jackson a job. If it wasn't for persons like myself, racist, he wouldn't have one.
His vicious and unwarranted attacks on referee Larry Sampson has caused a tremendous uproar in the black community. But tonight, with Larry Sampson as his special referee, he takes on a new challenge, a mystery man whose job will be to stop this vile military giant. It's part of tonight's powerful wrestling card on UWF's Fury Hour. To another night of the Fury Hour. I'm Herb Abrams, and again, we've got a powerful show for you tonight. In our feature match, Colonel DeBeers is going to take on a mystery challenger, a match we can't wait to see. Now let's talk more about tonight's feature. Let's check in with Bruno Sammartino and our guest ringside commentator, Craig DeGeorge.
All right, hello again, everybody, and great to have you with us on the Fury Hour. Bruno, what do you make of the mystery man?
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know who the mystery man is, Greg, but he better be tough because he's meeting one tough, mean dude, and that's Colonel DeBeers. It's going to be very interesting.
And one thing is for sure, we will find out who that mystery man is, and much more coming up next on the Fury Hour.
Craig, what a fabulous card tonight, beginning with the infamous Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, the UWF debut of the powerful Rock, Hawaii's Don Muraco. An angry and determined B. Brian Blair, with or without his manager, Honey. From Las Vegas, Nevada, and for the first time on the Fury Hour, Barry O. Becoming more popular each time out, Steve the Wild Thing Ray. And tonight's feature match, the hated Colonel DeBeers meets a mystery challenger. Also, Captain Lou Albano and another zany excursion into Captain Lou's corner. And once again, a fan gets his question answered on Ask the Wrestlers. As the crowd files in for tonight's card, we want to remind you about the Rumble in the Big Apple. That'll be on Wednesday, January the 9th at 7:30 p.m. at the Penta Hotel in New York City. Mr. Wonderful, Dr. Death Steve Williams, B. Brian Blair, Greg Valentine, Cowboy Bob Orton, Colonel DeBeers will be in action. Don't miss it. For ticket information, call 516-587-4UWF.
Ivan Koloff, Greg.
All right, Bruno, one of the most dangerous wrestlers. You've seen him, and he's got the big chain. Always a danger if he's going to pull that thing out during the middle of the match.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, you know, as I know, that he not only brings that chain in the ring for decoration, but he uses it. He uses it a lot against his opponents.
You have to watch out for that, Bruno. You went against Mr. Koloff. How did you size him up as an opponent?
Well, I wrestled him many years ago, and I'll tell you what, he was really tough. He was heavier in those days. He was closer to 300 pounds, but he's in great shape. He's lighter now, but as you can see, the guy's in tremendous shape, and he's still one of the best.
And still a fine tactician, as you see right there. Nearly got an early 3 count. He goes 262 still, Bruno, and Matt Starr is 285.
285. This Matt Starr is a big man, but as you can see, you know, in the way it's distributed, you have to say that Koloff may be a little lighter, but I think a little more solid.
Now look at Starr landing a couple of big rights on Koloff into the corner. Starr doesn't have the accolades, of course, of Koloff, but he looks very good early on into the turnbuckle with the Irish whip and then takes the big leg to the face.
think he telegraphed that, Greg. You know, when he whipped Koloff to the ropes, he took his time, and Koloff is too quick. You can't do that. You have to rush him.
And Koloff goes right to work now to the midsection. A very large midsection of Matt Starr's. Good flip, great leg drop by Koloff. He's a pretty good tactician too, isn't he, Bruno?
And he can do it all. He can wrestle. He's a terrific wrestler, but sometimes he chooses to look at this double wrist lock here. But he chooses to torture. He likes to torture his opponents.
Starr gets out of the double wrist lock. He also has a great hammer and sickle. That sickle, one of the most effective clotheslines you'll see. And Starr complaining now to the referee, saying he pulled his hair back. Certainly Koloff will not be able to complain about his hair being pulled back.
That's for sure. You're not going to see anybody pull his hair.
Koloff now with the hand behind the back. Directed towards Bruno Sammartino, Ivan Koloff, and Matt Starr. Good takedown, good leg takedown.
Well, you have to give Matt Starr a little bit of credit here because he caught that in a hammer lock. He reversed the hammer lock to Koloff, but Koloff immediately came down with a leg drop. And that shows you the experience and the knowledge of Ivan Koloff.
Now he has a reverse headlock on and lands the big right forearm. And Starr can't go anywhere, Bruno, because his head is being braced against Koloff.
That's right. That's right.
Koloff just sizing him up now.
Oh, you heard that chop.
Starr into the ropes. There's the hammer. And he lands the big right hand.
Well, now there, you know, Starr, okay, I thought he was going to get caught in a backdrop, but he tried to turn it into a sunset flip, but he really didn't do it well enough to catch Koloff on it. And as you see, Koloff still got the upper hand.
Speaking of not doing well enough, though, Koloff had a chance. It looked like to put him away there, and he couldn't do it. No. Koloff with a big arm to the back now. And another big chop. Matt Starr had some early success here, but Koloff has taken control, and look at that, all 262 pounds of the midsection.
Jumped in the air and came down with all that weight right in the midsection of Matt Starr.
Koloff with a big leg, knocking Starr down again.
You hear that pop with that boot.
He is just so powerful too, Bruno.
He's powerful, he's vicious, he's got condition. He's got it all.
And he's got Starr set up here. Referee saying, no, don't do that. You could get disqualified.
So he throws a little kick in midsection anyway.
Did some damage. And now look at this. He's pulling his hair from the back and just grinding it into the canvas. Koloff takes no prisoners. There's a beautiful maneuver.
That's a good neck breaker, well executed.
You're not going to see a better neck breaker than that one. And we still haven't seen that sickle that he's so well known for.
Uh-oh.
Into the ropes. Oh, my. Oh, 262 again on the back of Starr. And how long can Starr hang in there, Bruno?
Right now, Starr's in trouble. There's no question about it. Let's see what's Koloff.
Koloff is on the top rope, 262, coming down. And he lands it. That's the big sickle, the flying sickle. Lateral press to put him away.
You knew that was going to be it.
Ivan Koloff, very, very impressive. Oh, Bruno, he's got the chain out. Oh, my.
Look at that.
Oh, get in there and stop that. Koloff has hit him 3 times with the chain. Oh, no, get him out of there. Referee's got to take charge here, Bruno. He can't just point. He's got to get in there.
Maybe a nice stiff fine. Maybe that'll stop, but that's uncalled for.
Let's go to her, baby.
The fans are sick of you using this chain in all your matches to win. What do you got to say about that?
I didn't use the chain to win. He was already defeated. I only used that as an example to every opponent that steps in the ring with Ivan Koloff. You see, I'm very angry. I'm very, very mad.
Well, the fans are angry at you.
But I don't care about the fans, what they think about me. I never apologized for anything I did in the past, and I'll never apologize for anything I do in the future.
Okay, we can't. Fans, that's Ivan Koloff. We hope that Nikolai Volkov get on your case. The Rock makes his UWF debut next.
Border! Yeah, you the paper now. You've got my attention, and I know I have your attention. Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, that's right, I hear people crying, speaking to me, telling me why. Why did you hit Paul? Why did you do that? I'm tired of hearing people crying. I'm tired of hearing you 9-to-5ers. You have people who have your hands out begging for things. Just like Paul Orndorff when he was begging me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Well, Paul Orndorff, just look at the blood that came over the head. Feel the chair, feel the might. You're looking at the wrestling machine. I'm indestructible. Paul, you better never, never turn your back on me.
Here's a look back at what happened the last time Dr. Death met up with Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. Williams attacks Orndorff from behind.
Now, what in the heck?
What the heck is this? What is this? Steve Williams from some...
Oh, my, look at this.
No.
Right against it. Oh, and here comes on the other one. Oh,
wow.
off.
Wow, look at Paul. He gives him a clothesline. Paul's down on Steve. This is unbelievable.
Look at Orndorff. Stay on him right now. Left. Come on, right to the chin. Uh-oh, he grabbed him by the tights. Williams grabbed Orndorff by the tights and yanked him out. Threw him out of that ring.
This is an unscheduled, unbelievable bout here.
Oh,
he rammed him right. He rammed Orndorff face first into that ring post there. Look, Williams is coming right. Holy cow! No! Williams just grabbed a chair.
You better get up, boy. You better get out of the way here. Come on, ref.
No, turn around. Dr. Death.
Holy cow. What a shot.
Holy, Dr. Death is manhandling everybody.
They can't hold him down. You got about 6 guys there, and they can't stop Williams. Look at him. He wants to get... Oh, look at Orndorff.
Paul is busted open. Paul is busted open. He's bleeding. Dr. Death has caused severe damage here. These two could meet in New York on January the 9th at the Rumble in the Big Apple. Get your tickets now by calling 516-587-4UWF. Don't miss this earth-shattering night at the Penta Hotel Wednesday, January the 9th.
Don Muraco!
Don Muraco. That's a familiar name, huh, Greg?
Yes, sir. The Rock, one of the toughest in the UWF, going up against the Intern. And that just doesn't sound like a good match. It's the Intern. Why would the Intern want to get in the ring with The Rock?
Well, listen, there's no better way of getting a reputation if he can pull an upset. But then again, what are the chances?
If he wins, they'll probably call him the Professor.
Yeah. Look at Muraco, Greg. He looks awesome.
Muraco, just an awesome specimen. 278 pounds.
Boy, he's
the Intern
bigger
goes
than ever.
236. Yes, he is. And he has that strength. When you look at a wrestler, you look at strength, and that just jumps out at you when you talk about this man.
Absolutely. He's, well, to his credit, the Intern, he just caught Muraco with a nice arm drag after he had been caught with one himself. So let's see if we can provide any serious competition for the likes of Don Muraco. Nice hip lock.
There's a beautiful hip lock by Don Muraco. You know, you wonder, Bruno, I don't know, you can't go in the ring intimidated, but if you are a guy like the Intern going up, and there's another good arm drag, are you intimidated? Do you have to throw that out and forget about it?
Absolutely. You have to just get away. As soon as you take a maneuver like that, you get up and you try to get aggressive, go after your opponent. You just don't allow any maneuver to intimidate you.
Side headlock by The Rock, and then he just barrels over the Intern. The Rock says he's a man of 1,001 holds, and you'll see about 900 of them here.
Well, Don, you know, he's been around a long time. He's certainly one of the most respected grapplers in the world today. He's held different titles throughout his career.
Side headlock by the Intern, but again, he takes the brunt of the punishment from The Rock. He can't muster anything up off the rope.
Well, when you come up with a tackle like he did, you try to hit Muraco high. You can't do that. There's too much size and power there.
Perhaps he thought, though, Bruno, that by going into the ropes, he could gain some momentum and then hit The Rock and overcome the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Power slam coming up. Muraco, and another body slam.
Two powerful slams. That gives you an indication of the power of Muraco.
He picked him up like he was 50 pounds. That is the strength. Oh, look at this guy. The Intern now. He figures he's having no luck with Muraco. How about the fans? And he's coming over our way now. As Muraco eyes him. Hey, where's the count? Where's the count?
Well, the referee's trying to count, but Muraco interfered. So, you know, Muraco doesn't want to win that guy anyway.
Intern nearly went around the entire ring before deciding to come back in. Whether that was a good decision, we'll find out. Oh, he scratches Muraco and now lands a big right. And another big right by the Intern. And Muraco, it looks to be a little bit dazed here, Bruno.
Let's see, what's he trying to do? Run his head against the buckle?
Runs him right into the top turnbuckle. Not too much padding there either, and I'm sure you know that very well, Bruno.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Behind the padding, there is some padding behind the steel.
Into the turnbuckle goes Muraco. Comes out with a good clothesline by Muraco, and that floors the Intern.
And did you notice when he hit the buckles, Muraco? I mean, he came flying out of there, and he caught the Intern with a tremendous, tremendous clothesline.
Boy.
Look at the elbow, the right elbow of the Intern. It's bleeding.
Hey, another big, big clothesline by Muraco. And you're right. The elbow of the Intern is showing red.
I think that when Muraco gave him that second powerful slam, he slammed looking on the side, and he hit with that elbow first. And look at that, you can see it's bleeding from it.
Muraco has him up again, and he's going to do whatever he wants. 360 perhaps. The airplane spin.
He's gonna, you know, he's gonna give him his version of the pile driver.
Oh boy, reverse pile driver. And that should do it. 2, 3, The Rock does it.
What a pile driver. I'll guarantee you, the way he executes that maneuver, ain't no way anybody's going to get up.
You know, you got to like the class, though, of The Rock. He tapped the Intern on his stomach and said, hey, basically, nice going, good try, but, hey, I'm The Rock, man.
That's right.
You're not going to knock The Rock off. So Don Muraco comes up with the win over the Intern, and Herb Abrams is standing by.
Don The Rock Muraco, who has just joined the UWF, and we're going to personally ask The Rock why you, Rock, have come here to the UWF.
Well, you know, Herb Abrams, been traveling all over the world, been working out every day, been training, but somehow I'm having a hard time getting rid of my drum. So what I figured is the best way is to just work it off in the ring, take it off, because there's a lot of wrestlers here that can put a lot of mileage on me. There's Big Bad Bob Orton, there's Iceman King Parton, Steve Williams. There's a lot of heavy dudes around here, and I'm looking for some heavy competition.
And they all want you, Rock, and we welcome you here to the UWF.
Damn, thank you.
Don The Rock Muraco, one of the all-time greats.
January 9th, 1991, starting the year off with a big bang. Greg Valentine, I heard what you said. I heard what you want. You got it. You want to do it all over again? You want to do it right? You got him right here. Don The Rock Muraco coming back to the Big Apple. Yeah, my city. New York, New York. With so big they had to name it twice. And I'm coming looking for you, Greg Valentine. Right back, Big Apple. January 9th. Woo! Big New Year.
Hey, the question is, does B. Brian Blair have Honey with him after the severe headbutt? And no, he does not. She was really shaken up, obviously still shaken up. And I understand she was in the arena tonight, but obviously is not going to be able to make it out.
Well, I'll tell you, Greg, if you've seen, I'm sure you've seen the films out. She took quite a blow.
She really did.
That was a tremendous blow that she took from Horton.
You know, Brian may have a few words to say. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, a lot of you saw what happened to Honey out here a while back. A lot of people just asked me, where's Honey? Well, you know, Honey suffered a mild concussion here at the hands of Bob Orton Jr., and she can't be here this evening. However, hopefully if you guys keep sending those cards, she'll get better real soon, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
All right, so there it is. And right away, look at this, Ataki jumping B. Brian Blair. Boy, there's talking about two different emotions. One moment he's talking about how his Honey B is doing next minute. Ataki is just taking control, and B. Brian Blair's on the canvas.
This Rikki Ataki is kind of a sneak, and when he saw the opportunity there, he took advantage. And right now, he's really got B. Brian Blair in the receiving hand.
Fine body slam. Oh, man, a knee drop to the head of B. Brian Blair. And he may feel just like the Honey Bee at this point.
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Well, as I told you, this Rikki Ataki, he's a very, very tough competitor.
Very good scouting report, Bruno.
Yes, indeed.
You're right on there.
I've seen him before, and I'll tell you what, he's no easy pickings, as the old saying goes. He's a tough guy.
B. Brian Blair trying not to give in to this submission here, but look at the power and strength of Ataki and the damage it is doing to that man.
But you know, Greg, you've seen B. Brian Blair before, and this is a guy who he can absorb quite a bit of punishment, and he can come back at you. He's a tremendous fighter.
He has one of the most impressive moves, again, as Ataki continues to apply the pressure. I'm talking about that scorpion, the combination of a Boston Crab and a figure four, if you will. And I haven't seen many moves quite like that. It's very devastating. But, of course, right now, you can't get into that kind of a maneuver when you're in this position.
That's for sure. But look at this. Look at this.
Well, you said it. Look at the resiliency.
Yep.
Oh, and he flips it right over and gets out of it. That was a punishing hold by Ataki. And let's see if it has some lasting damage here. Blair obviously spent early on.
But he keeps coming back, this Ataki. He's a very aggressive individual, as you can see.
Blair lands the big boot to the face of Ataki.
Yeah, but he made a mistake, Ataki. He tried to backdrop B. Brian Blair, but he telegraphed that. The B. Brian Blair was very, very quick, and he caught him with a tremendous kick.
And now B. Brian Blair taking care of Ataki, top rope, and scraping him along that top red rope, you see.
Think I smarted a little bit?
And he has a lot of hair to hold on to, too.
Big body slam.
And a body slam is right by Blair. Look out, he's dangerous in the middle rope. He's buzzing away, and he lands with the elbow. That's what he calls the buzzer. He starts to get excited up on that top rope.
And here comes a vertical suplex. Let's see. Yep. Yes,
well done.
Indeed.
Well done.
Well executed indeed.
And a big knee drop also to Ataki.
Well, that's a receipt. Ataki gave him one early in the match, and I just paid him back.
Blair landing a couple of big left chops on Ataki. There, oh boy, hit him hard there. And Ataki fell back so strongly his head rammed again against the hard canvas. Ataki into the ropes. Blair setting him up for the power slam. That was more like a power plex there, Bruno. He stayed with him and brought him right around.
But look what's coming. Here it is. Here's the scorpion.
This is it.
Yep.
This is the scorpion, the combination of the figure. Oh! Bob Orton is entering the ring.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Last week, oh boy, he comes down.
This is exactly what happened the last time when Honey got hurt.
But it changed this time, Bruno, because this time B. Brian Blair is landing several rights.
Didn't work.
This
Blair
is redemption.
getting the best of it.
Redemption at his finest for Blair. He throws him into the corner. He has him in a sleeper.
The sleeper. He's got. Oh, look who came in. Tolis, the manager.
And Tolis comes down and knocks down Blair. Now, why is Tolis even allowed near the ring?
But look at this.
Out of here.
Blair is up, and he's.
And now Blair is being double teamed from behind. And boy, he's in a no-win situation.
Come on, ref, somebody. Look at this.
There's a vertical suplex, possibly by Orton. He's holding him up, and he brings him down. And B. Brian Blair is taking a beating here, 2-on-1, no help at all. Referee out of control here.
Come on, why doesn't somebody do something here? Where's some of Blair's friends here?
Oh, man! The referee now out to drop. This could be even worse for Blair.
Do you believe this,
No one's going to stop it now.
Do you believe this, Tolis, though? This is what he demands of his men.
And look at the smirk on his face, too. As Orton continues to just hammer away.
He took his belt out. He's going to start
whipping. He's got the cord out. He's whipping him with a belt.
Oh, man.
There was just no need for this.
Hey, look, Greg.
Here comes Captain Lou.
Captain Lou.
Lou has the scorpion. And the stinger. And I think he got Tolis. Did he get him, Bruno?
Yes, I think he jumped Tolis with it. Tolis jumped right out of the ring and Horton took off.
Captain Lou came to the rescue there, Bruno.
Yes, indeed.
When B. Brian Blair was under duress,
well, you know what?
Double team.
I thought you have to applaud the captain for coming out because I don't know what might have happened to be Brian Blair had the captain not showed up.
You can see Tullis limping off there, holding the left side, and I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more from this matchup.
Well,
Captain Louie there consoling B. Brian Blair.
Blair's a little confused now. He didn't know at first. He hadn't seen Albano, and he kind of made a fist and realized it now that Albano came in to help him out.
I don't think he realizes exactly what Albano did. He was in such a cloudy state, cloud 9, if you will.
The man who has the herald delivered for the rubber bands, Captain Lou's Corner, is next.
This is the Golden Greek speaking, and when I travel in style, man, all the way. Look at this beauty. Look at this, the Midnight Express limousine. Beautiful, classy, first class, the ultimate in traveling. This is what the Golden Greek does, travel in first class. Take a look at this, the Midnight Express beauty. Take a look inside. All the comforts of home, television, telephone, a little refreshment, comfortable ride. What do you need? And it sits everybody comfortably. Remember, the Golden Greek tells you, Midnight Express limousine, the ultimate in limousine service. And if you heard it from the Greek, you heard it from the top man.
Yes, sir, wrestling fans, I'm back again with the Captain's Corner, the big old fat man with the rubber band in his beard, baby. And this week, I have a surprise. That's right, I got the wild thing. Come on out here, brother. Now, we got a man here.
Wait, you're not the fat man. You're the wild man. Take a look at the rubber band. He's going all the way. He's talking, he's rocking, and he's even got some underwear.
Well, wait a minute. Now, the man is young. The man's got a few screws loose upstairs.
A little bit wild, a little bit crazy, a little bit insane, but I like to have a good time, baby, because I was out doing the nasty the other night, and I'm going to do the nasty every night, because Captain Lou, you're the man from New York, and you know what it's all about, so say it stinking like a Lincoln.
Wrestling fans, the man is a capable wrestler, even though we know he's not dealing with a full deck. The man is not there. He's got an IQ of -7, but the man is a capable wrestler.
Wait, my foot's bigger than -7 now. Come on, give me some credit, Lou.
Oh, yeah,
I got underwear on my head. Now, I might be a little bit crazy here, but let me tell you, we're talking about top competition. January night,
yeah.
I'm getting so excited. And you know what? I'm with the best thing that's going today. The man that took a walk on the wild side and can tell Adam and Eve how to really do it right.
Wait. I've got to say, you're talking right. You're talking about January 9th. You're talking about being a capable wrestler. But I got to say, any man to come out here wearing panties on his head, baby, it's got to be a little bit wacko upstairs.
Not wacko. Just loves to do
you're straight as an arrow.
Straight. Boom, just like
yeah. You're going to the right place, baby. New York City.
Come on, man. You know party time.
Yeah.
The Big Apple, and I've got the trunk right here. So, ladies, when you're ready to go out and do the wild thing, me and Captain Lou are going to be together doing it all the way.
Hey, speaking about being soft, girls, is this man got his screws loose?
Come on now. I'm not soft. I'm not hard. I've been playing hardball. And you know what? We're about out of time.
Well, wrestling fans, it's Captain Lou with the Captain's Corner, and this week we had a very odd guest. Here he is.
Herb Abrams here with the UWF box office. Last week we announced that we were coming to New York City. Bruno, a great city to be in.
Indeed it is, the best.
And some matches have already been signed, and we'd like to share that with you. Let me tell you just a few. AWA champion Larry Zbyszko puts it all on the line when he puts on his title against, Bruno, your son, David Sammartino. And in a grudge match, B. Brian Blair. And in his corner, Captain Lou Albano will take on Cowboy Bob Orton, and in his corner, the Golden Greek John Tolis. And in a special TV match, Greg the Hammer Valentine will take on Don the Rock Muraco. Bruno, let's talk about a couple of these. Larry and David, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you, Larry Zbyszko, of course, is a great wrestler. He's a champion. I know him well. Actually, I started him out many years ago in Pittsburgh, so I know what a talented individual he is. David's my kid, and in all fairness to him, David is a tough competitor. He had a good amateur background. He's been a pro now for some 10 years. There's no love lost between these two, and I think it's going to be quite a match.
Think David will get the belt that night?
I don't know if he'll get the belt, but I know that he'll give it his 110%.
Well, we'll all be looking forward to that match. But what about this match? B. Brian Blair, who's had his troubles from the UWF from the inception, first with Dan Spivey and now with the Cowboy Bob Orton, with his new valet manager in his corner, Captain Lou Albano. What a surprise that has happened. We saw what happened earlier on in this show. And in his corner, Cowboy Bob Orton will be none other than the Golden Greek John Tolos, who I know you've wrestled many times, Bruno. What do you think of that match?
First of all, this will be a great match because you have two extremely talented men here in Bob Orton and B. Brian Blair. There's also no love lost between these two, so you're going to see a war in there. As far as Tolos has the habit of sticking his nose in, and I'll say this about Albano. Albano's not the greatest conditioned athlete in the world, but I'll tell you what, he's a gutsy guy, and if Tolos interferes, he will interfere as well. So I think it's going to be an exciting bout to watch.
Well, I hate to see what happened to Honey happen to Lou Albano that night in New York City. What about this match? Greg Valentine, former Intercontinental Champion, takes on another former Intercontinental Champion, Don the Rock Muraco.
You know, Muraco's a big man, powerful, 285 pounds, very experienced. But on the other hand, Greg Valentine, very vicious, very tough. I think that these two guys, when they wrestle each other, I think you're going to see a ring that's going to be shaking and rumbling all over the place because these two guys are tough in every sense of the word. I'll tell you what, you New Yorkers are in for a real treat.
And New Yorkers, let me tell you this. There are at least 7 big matches yet to be signed, being negotiated right now at the contract tables. I know for a fact that Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, wants to get his hands on Steve Dr. Death Williams. Whether or not that match will be signed, Bruno, I don't know. But we all know and saw what happened to Paul in that ring a few weeks ago with Steve Williams.
I know that Paul will do anything to get that match. And all I got to say is I hope it gets signed. Because if this match gets signed, New York, you're about to see the greatest match that you will ever see.
That'll be, Bruno, a match that'll be, you know, the only other match I could think of in New York that ever took place would be a championship match that happened years ago with yourself. I am looking forward to Paul Orndorff signing on the dotted line against Steve Dr. Death Williams. And just added to the events in New York, the UWF Sports Bar Party on Friday night, January the 11th. And then on Saturday, January 12th, meet your favorite UWF wrestlers at the Fan Expo at the Royce Hotel at LaGuardia Airport. Then Saturday night, more great UWF wrestling at the Rumble on Long Island. We'll be at the St. John of the Baptist High School in West Islip, New York for the power and fury of UWF wrestling. It's time for another segment of Ask the Wrestlers, a chance for you to participate in the Fury Hour and possibly win a free UWF t-shirt and cap. Tom Farrell sent this question in to Nikita Koloff. Your Uncle Ivan feels that you have betrayed the Soviet Union by not wrestling as a rule breaker. He also says you're not as strong as you used to be. How does the rest of your family feel about your lifestyle? Unfortunately, his Uncle Ivan intercepted Tom's letter and told us he'd give us his response. Ivan?
Questioning my lifestyle and what it's all about, Tom Farrell. First of all, it is none of your business. I'll have you know that I taught Nikita everything that he knows about professional wrestling. And as far as you Americans influencing my nephew Nikita, this is something I will never forget. After all, 98 out of every 100 Americans happen to be, by the time they reach 65, have to be subsidized in one way or another in this country. Now that's out of ignorance or stupidity as far as I'm concerned, because you can walk down to any bookstore or library, pick up a book and leave and learn the secret in America, how to be successful, how to be wealthy. I think you stupid Americans have influenced Nikita in this way. And Nikita, I don't think much of you as being a follower of this 2% of idiots here in America. I think you should be thinking about Ivan Koloff, your family, thinking the old country way. Come back like your uncle has insisted that you have. At one time, you nearly have. But no, these Americans with USA, keep influencing you back. Well, Nikita, you are like all the American youngsters over in this country. You're going to have to be taught some respect. Now, I know a lot of people that think the way that Ivan Koloff thinks. And I am going to approach one of these people. And you're going to find out, Nikita, when your uncle, the head of the Koloff family, gets angry. Nephew Nikita, you're in a lot of trouble.
Tom Farrell will receive a UWF t-shirt and cap, and we'll make sure Nikita gets his letter. And if you want to write to your favorite UWF wrestler, just send a postcard with your name and address and your question to Ask the Wrestlers, 702 Washington Street, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292.
Here comes the Wild Thing, though, and everybody knows this guy. He is something else.
Just quite a character, the Wild Thing, Steve, the Wild Thing Ray.
He just loves the kids to go. That was a good example. Loves to say hello as he comes in the ring. Enjoys dealing with the fans, autographs. Likes to have fun, too. He's a wild and crazy guy, indeed. Steve, the Wild Thing Ray.
Looks like a very happy guy. Always seems to be very jovial, very happy, and
at least outside the ring. I think when he gets in, you have to have a different personality.
Well, I'll tell you what, in the ring, what I've seen of him, I'll tell you what, he's a pretty tough cookie. He's a pretty tough competitor. Good shape, too. Good shape, and he can move. He can wrestle. Look at him.
He is really playing up to the crowd. There's a little Wild Thing fan. And he's not even going to take his jacket off.
Some jacket, huh? How do you like that jacket? Colorful.
Look at this. I mean, is this guy popular or what? The Blue Knight getting a bit impatient, and you can't blame him there. He said, come on, Rap, let's get this thing going. I didn't come here to watch the Wild Thing parade around. Well, and say hi to every fan here.
Maybe the Blue Knight will wish that Steve, the Wild Thing Ray here, would keep carrying on.
There's a good look at the Blue Knight. And boy, can you see, are there holes in that eye? Looked like it was almost shut completely.
Oh, let's see.
And that would be impossible. Have you ever gone against anyone who couldn't see very well with a mask on?
Well, you know what? I don't know, because when I see somebody with a mask, I can never There you
Wild
go.
Thing chopped from behind by the Blue Knight, who obviously could see where the Wild Thing is.
Yeah, but you know what? That was not a very tough blow that he delivered. If you're going to attack somebody like he did, come up with a stiff knee in the back or something. But the way he came over with that forearm blow, that didn't do much damage at all.
He did have the opportunity, as Steve was taking his time, saying hi to more fans. Irish whip in by the Wild Thing. Now comes flying in with a clothesline.
Well, that was a fantastic dive that he did. Huh?
The Blue Knight.
I mean, if you watch that, the Wild Thing there, Steve, from center ring, I mean, he really came he shot out there like a cannon. He came flying right against the Blue Knight.
Has him in a side headlock now. He has a great flying clothesline, this Wild Thing, into the ropes, and boy, powerfully knocks down the Blue Knight. The Blue Knight seeing a lot of the blue canvas here. Now there's an arm drag, well performed.
Nice reversal. Whoa, arm drag there.
Now he's working on that shoulder area.
A lot of speed here. This Steve Ray, the Wild Thing, is called.
You know, he
shows a lot of speed.
He was ranked the strongest teen in the United States in '86. He was a power lifter, and obviously still does lift to keep in that terrific shape.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he's. I doubt it if he's lifting in a competitive way.
Probably not. No, not competitively. He was though. He was the strongest teen. He was telling me in 1986 in the country. Yeah. And that's what the Blue Knight has to go up against. Good leg to the midsection.
Now that kick, I mean, you know, he really came up and he got the Blue Knight right under the chin. That shows good flexibility on the side of Steve Wild Thing Ray.
Working on that ear.
Headlock can take over.
Nearly a neck breaker too, wasn't it, Bruno? The way he had that side headlock applied.
Yeah. This guy, no question about it, Steve Wild Thing Ray is a tremendous wrestling talent. He's good shape, as you can see. He's got terrific speed. He's got good, clever moves.
And he has been dominating this match.
Oh, indeed he has. Look,
He's trying to pull his mask off.
Yeah.
What is behind that mask?
Yeah,
the Blue Knight runs out.
Right.
I just don't know how the man can see, Bruno. Unless it's a mesh eye covering. You got a shot there, as you could see, with that mask. Very difficult to see.
I don't understand why. I don't know why wear a mask.
Well, I'll tell you, after the beating he's taken, I can understand why he doesn't want to see what has happened. And you get a good shot there of the Blue Knight. Now, this is coming around to count-out time, and finally he gets back to the apron and into the ring area. Steve Wild Thing Ray got a good time to catch his breath.
Oh, now look at that. What is this?
Blue Knight trying to mount something offensively, and Wild Thing said, "Are you kidding me?" And he knocks him down.
I mean, what did that push mean? I mean, what was he trying to prove, the Blue Knight? Gives him a gentle pushing. And Steve Ray says, "Here, let me show you what a push is."
Misses with the wild right.
Atomic drop. Arm drag.
And the arm drag by another one.
Yep.
Look at him apply the quick maneuvers, and again, the Blue Knight goes outside. He just does not want to participate here at this point. They can't blame him. He has just taken a beating. And now he's trying to get some encouragement from some of the fans who are not offering, obviously.
But look at this guy. He's always smiling in that ring. Especially when he's got the upper hand.
A little easier to smile in that position,
yeah.
isn't it?
That's for sure. Although right now, I think it's fair to say that Steve, the Wild Thing Ray, feels very confident. Nice takedown. Beautiful takedown.
Great takedown. You see some of the technical wrestling skills. And a chop inside the thigh area by the Blue Knight.
Boy, what a cheap shot that was. Now, the referee's very upset. He's giving strong warnings, but maybe a disqualification would have been proper after such a cheap shot.
Wild Thing shaking it off. And no longer smiling either, Bruno. Look at the fierce look on his eye. With gritting teeth.
Don't turn your back.
Big knee to the midsection. Big chop to the back of the neck. Oh. And the big flip into the turnbuckle.
Boy, he really flipped over, didn't he?
He went in with a lot of force. Let's see what he's going to do now. Flying clothesline. Is this going to finish off the Blue Knight?
But did you see that clothesline?
1, 2, he's... No.
I mean, he literally dove at him, taking all his weight, all 241 pounds behind that clothesline. That was a devastating clothesline. Now, let's see. Is he going to go for a pile driver here or what?
Set him up for a pile driver. No. He brings him straight back down, and will this be it? Great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. That was a thorough beating.
Coming up, the feature match, Colonel DeBeers and the Mystery Man.
All right, brothers and sisters, we're talking about the UWF coming right here to New York City on January 9th, 1991. Captain Lou with the Captain's Corner. We got the best. We got Bruno Sammartino on the mic. We got David Sammartino. We got Paul Orndorff. We got B. Brian Blair. We got John Tolis as a manager. We got all the greatest. Dr. Death, Steve Williams, Cactus Jack. Got them all together, baby, right here at the Penta Hotel on January 9th. Woo! I feel good.
Mystery Man. What do you mean, Mystery Man? I know who that is. That's Louie Spicolli.
Yeah, they were talking about the Mystery Man. In fact, Herb mentioned it earlier in the program that we were going to see the Mystery Man.
Yeah, but I know this guy.
That's Spicolli. That's the
he calls himself Cutie or something, but this is, his name is Louie Spicolli.
Wasn't that your nickname, Bruno? Cutie Pie? Was that not your nickname? Cutie Pie?
Cutie Pie. That wasn't your. That's what he. But I know him as Louie Spicolli. I know that. So where's this Mystery Man business?
Well, whatever. I'm not sure. But Colonel DeBeers is in the ring, and he is from South Africa, a self-described racist.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's whatever.
He's having a
man or whatever. But I'll tell you what. This Colonel DeBeers. He is big, 295 pounds, you can see.
Excuse me for interrupting there, Bruno, but you know what he was saying? He wants Sanders, the referee, Larry Sanders, out of the ring. He doesn't wrestle with Sanders in the ring. They've had a problem, of course. And
a lot has happened with this man, Colonel DeBeers. And as far as Larry Simpson was a good referee, a good man, and he has taken some abuse from this Colonel DeBeers. But right now, Mystery Man, this Louie Spicolli, Cutie Pie, whatever he wants to call himself. It's a mystery to me why all the nonsense that he's going because he's in there against one of the toughest guys anybody would want to face.
No doubt about it. And DeBeers now trying to get Cutie Pie into the turnbuckle. And look at that, the turnaround. And DeBeers goes into the turnbuckle with the pirate eye patch.
Hey,
and now takes a big shot. And he goes down.
I'll tell you what, to his credit, Louie Spicolli is really right now. He's got the upper hand. Oh,
great drop kick. Did you see the height there, Bruno? He was way up there.
Yes, indeed. Maybe I'm underestimating
hey, Cutie Pie looking very cute in the ring, if you will, but he takes the big foot there. By the way, he says he is the best-looking guy in the UWF. He says he has sympathy for all the other wrestlers. You know why, Bruno? Because he takes their girlfriends.
Wow.
That's what he said.
That's right, huh?
Well, I don't know if that's true, but that's what he's talking about.
Well,
DeBeers goes up and over.
Now, that was good. You have to give him credit because here's DeBeers looked like he was going to try to power drive Louie Spicolli. He jerked him right up into a backdrop.
The Colonel into the turnbuckle and takes the big elbow. And the lateral press for... No, only got 2 down.
Oh.
Look at that move.
Wow.
Colonel DeBeers, who would not wrestle with Sampson as a ref, is agreeing to continue this match. DeBeers now into the turnbuckle. Just disgraceful, by the way. Let's point this out, how disgraceful it was, what DeBeers did to Sanders in prior weeks. You saw it?
Yes, to the referee.
Yes.
That was absolutely disgraceful, disgusting, uncalled for.
What he stands for is disgraceful, despicable.
But I'll tell you what, I have to give credit to Louie Spicolli, even though right now he's in the receiving end of it. He sure has given Colonel DeBeers quite a bout here so far.
Oh, DeBeers coming on strong there. Now he may try and press him himself. There's 1, 2. No, he's not ready.
Now that maneuver, he looked like he was going to go for a power driver, but instead he just belly smacked him right onto that mat and stunned him pretty well.
Gotta wonder what the purpose of that eye patch is, Bruno.
Well,
it is between his eyes.
Yeah, supposedly he can't see out of one eye, but
well,
you believe that?
Why is the patch above his eye? It's covering the middle eye, perhaps. Is that the case?
Yeah, right. Look at that. Yeah, he's got that patch, but when he wrestles, he conveniently lifts up. Let's see, vertical suplex? Yes.
Yes.
But you know what? You can say whatever you like about the DeBeers, but one thing about him, this guy is a tremendous wrestler. He's a big, powerful guy, extremely vicious, but, you know, the guy does have tremendous talent. But he's a sadist. He really is. He really loves to torture an opponent.
Well, you can tell he really riles up the crowd, as you can hear here in Los Angeles. Used the rope there and slingshotted Cutie Pie back to the canvas. And Cutie Pie may not look so cute after this thing is all over with.
Well,
then again, he may not look so cute at any time. Beauty the eye of the beholder, I guess. DeBeers trying to set him up. Oh my! Big foot to the head of Cutie Pie.
That big foot came right on the forehead of Cutie Pie or Louie Spicolli, or the mystery man, if you will, or whatever. Uh-oh, look at this. This is a dangerous maneuver. Watch, he'll drive all this way, driving him face first right on that mat. And I'll bet you that this is it. No, he chooses not to go for the pin.
He's chosen a few times not to do that, and you just wonder.
Oh.
And there it is, the state of the emergency, he actually calls that. And that could do it. Yes, it will. The state of the emergency move by Colonel DeBeers, and he just took care of that emergency.
Colonel DeBeers!
Knocking off Cutie Pie, and he continues to hammer away. Now, why do you need this? He already beat the man. He was awarded the victory.
You know what, Greg? You know a good way to stop this? Maybe give the man a $10,000 fine, and maybe he'll finish one.
Sanders has him by the hair.
Oh, look at this.
Look out.
I don't believe it.
You know, Sanders, you just wonder why he is still in the ring.
Hey, Larry Sampson, I guess.
Here's the Iceman.
Hey.
The Iceman intercepting DeBeers. He's trying to hit.
Boom, headbutt.
And takes the shot. He was trying to go after Sanders. And the Iceman came to his side and knocks him down.
DeBeers is down. DeBeers is down. Hey, look at the Iceman go. Let's see.
The Iceman. There's the
DeBeers says, let me out of here. I'm leaving.
Iceman with his own lump buster, knocking DeBeers out of the ring.
It's sports entertainment.